Welcome, everyone, to our presentation on car engine basics. As we all know, cars are an essential part of our daily lives. But have you ever stopped to think about what makes them move? Let's take a closer look at how a car engine works and its various components. Today, we'll be exploring the fundamental principles of a car engine, from its main components to different types of engines, and everything in between. We'll delve into the inner workings of these incredible machines, making it easier for you to understand and appreciate the technology that powers your vehicle. So, a car engine is essentially an internal combustion engine that uses spark plugs or fuel injection to ignite a mixture of air and fuel inside a combustion chamber, producing power for the vehicle through the rotation of the crankshaft. The main components of a car engine include cylinders, pistons, connecting rods, crankshafts, and camshafts, all working together in harmony to generate that power. The cylinders are where the magic happens, where the air and fuel mixture is ignited to produce power. The pistons move up and down inside these cylinders, driven by explosive force generated by ignition. The connecting rods transfer motion from the piston to the crankshaft, while the camshaft operates the valves that allow air and fuel into the cylinders and exhaust gases out. There are essentially 4 types of car engines available today, with each type serving a specific purpose and catering to different needs. Petrol engines, for instance, are commonly used in passenger vehicles due to their widespread availability and relatively lower cost. Diesel engines, on the other hand, are more often found in trucks and heavy machinery because of their efficiency and power out. Then there are hybrid engines that combine conventional engine technology with an electric motor, aiming to improve fuel efficiency while reducing emissions. Lastly, electric motors are powered by electricity from batteries or regenerative braking, and offer a zero-emission alternative for vehicles. Diesel engines work differently from petrol engines because they rely on compression, ignition, instead of spark plugs to ignite the fuel. This process involves compressing air to a high pressure, which then ignites the fuel when it's introduced into the cylinder, causing the piston to move down and ultimately rotate the crankshaft. Car engine diagrams come in different forms to help explain how an engine works from various perspectives. There are line diagrams, which provide a simple overview of the components and their connections. Block diagrams offer more detail by breaking down the engine into its individual parts. Lastly, cutaway illustrations give you an interactive view inside the engine, allowing you to see how it's constructed. A car engine is made up of many intricate moving parts that work together to generate power, from cylinders and pistons to crankshafts and camshafts. This complex system requires precise coordination for efficient operation. In contrast, jet engines are specifically designed for aircraft propulsion, using thermodynamic principles, featuring a turbine-driven design that harnesses the energy from hot gases to produce thrust. A gas turbine uses a turbine to extract energy from hot gases and can be used for power generation, often applied in aerodynamics and thermodynamics. It works similarly to other heat engines by converting thermal energy into mechanical work. Heat's transferred from a high-temperature source to a low-temperature sink, making the engine efficient. The efficiency of a heat engine can be improved by using a specific cycle, known as the Carnot cycle. This process involves 2 key steps: column isothermal expansion and compression to optimize energy transfer. Caterpillar offers a range of parts diagrams for its diesel engines, including detailed illustrations for specific models like the CAT 3000 126B truck engine. These diagrams provide a visual guide to help mechanics and technicians identify and repair various components. Here's a possible voice over column. An internal combustion engine is a type of engine that uses fuel to generate power, typically through a process called spark ignition or compression ignition. There are many resources available online if you're interested in learning more about how they work. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this presentation on car engines and their components.